Welcome back to the channel. What's smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Today we have a classic for the holidays. This is called A Christmas Story, and this is actually one of my favorites. So I'm not going to waste no time. We're going to get right into it. Here we go. I haven't seen one of those Santas in forever, like just ringing those bells and being out there on the streets. They used to be all over. Now I never ever see them.
Higby's corner window was traditionally a high water mark of the pre-Christmas season. First-nighters, packed earmuff to earmuff, jostled in wonderment before a golden, tinkling display of mechanized, electronic joy.
Everybody I talk to who's older, like 60s, 70s, always talks about how they actually used to watch toys from the window like this downtown in their cities they grew up in. So this is accurate. It's crazy. Nowadays kids got cell phones and they're just so into technology. I can't even imagine them just standing there like this. Crazy times. Well, good times, huh?
There it is. The holy grail of Christmas gifts, the Red Ryder 200-shot range model air rifle. And there he is, Red Ryder himself.
Okay, so this definitely brings me back to being a kid again. When you're just sitting there and there's something that you really want and it's just all in your imagination. I mean, those are really good times. You just start to dream about it. Man, I miss being a kid. Those was the good old days, I tell y'all, man. I mean, I remember going to the library, even though I'm 31 years old, but I still remember going to the library and just looking at magazines and looking at dirt bikes and things like that. And I would just get so excited.
Did you hear about this guy who swallowed a yo-yo? Swallowed a yo-yo? Yeah, some clodhopper down in Griffith, Indiana.
Said somebody swallowed a yo-yo. Okay, that sucks. Don't be swallowing yo-yos out there. Be safe. uh,
Mom, we're gonna be late. Hi, Ralph.
that sucks.
My kid brother looked like a tick about the pop.
I would never be able to be wrapped up like that. Like that heat will just start to make your skin crawl. No. Especially when the winds start blowing, y'all ever like just get overheated? Woo, nah.
What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Picking goovers?
Man, these days were awesome. This movie really makes you miss being a kid.
I asked my old man about sticking your tongue through metal light poles in winter, and he says it'll freeze right to the pole, just like I told you.
Oh man, they'll never let him live that memory down of him being a kid running. Like, could you imagine him being adults? Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a sequel to this. I wonder if like that comes up anywhere in a sequel. Oh man, the kid can't help your brother out. The kid can't get up.
Good morning, class.
Nowadays, that would be like viral on Instagram or TikTok for sure. Those kids was pranksters. Nowadays, you can't really do that. They'll call it bullying and all time. No, let me not start. Let me not start.
You're full of beans and so's your old man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Says who? Says me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I
Don't do it. Oh man, this kid better not do it. Like, woo, them deers were serious back in the day. Ooh.
No, it was serious.
Look at his face. He like no, not the triple dog dare. This kid better not do this. Don't do it. At that moment, he knew he messed up. Nah, them kids foul. How y'all just run on him like that? Dang, where your real friends at?
Where's Flick? Has anyone seen Flick? Flick? Flick who?
What makes it worse is these kids ain't even trying to say nothing. Like they just gonna let him be tortured outside suffering. That's the horrible part.
Oh my god!
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Holy cow, it's a fire department!
Holy cow, it's the fire department. Y'all all guilty. Them kids could have stopped that. Don't get me wrong, he made his own decision. You know, he shouldn't have got caught in the dare and went that far, but those kids still, you know, they didn't have to do him like that.
Now, I know that some of you put Flick up to this, but he has refused to say who.
That kid's sitting there tortured. He like, y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. He learned. He messed around and found out for sure. He learned a big lesson in his life.
That she would sympathize with my plight and everything would work out somehow.
His imagination is so cool. Like, he just dozes off and starts thinking about these crazy stories. I love it. It really reminds me of me as a kid. Here come the bullies. Got them shook right now.
Marcus staring out at us with his yellow eyes. He had yellow eyes, so help me God, yellow eyes.
Man, that bully ain't right. Got them kids running. Pick on somebody your own size. This kid is hilarious because he's like so short and just he's like an elf. I feel like when a father gets hype in a family, the whole family kind of follows and be hyped too.
Fragile. It must be Italian. Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
That is hilarious. He said must be Italian. Oh man, that was good. That was good.
It's a leg.
She is not happy. Like, she does not want that thing in her window. He doesn't care, though. I want to know who came up with this lamp idea because whoever did is a genius. It's just, it's so American, you know? Like, it's such an American tradition now. Like, it's hard to not see one during the holidays.
That way. Just a little more.
Ralphie bugging, bro. Like, he keep trying to fill up on that plastic leg, man.
Oh, like this. Here, I want to put the nuts in it. There we go.
That's how men be too. You know, they just be yelling for no reason. You do one little thing wrong. Hey, I didn't say that. What's wrong with you?
Fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word.
Don't curse in front of your dad. I gotta be honest, where I'm from, no dads will laugh. They'll laugh at something like that. Listen, that boy terrified for his life. He think it's over. But his dad letting him rock. He letting it slide. He being cool about it. See, that's the worst though. Not only did you rat on your friend, but man, there's just how you gonna do that? How? Why would you do that to your friend, man? Now his friend about to get whipped on. She's regretting telling on that boy immediately. Oh man, I shouldn't have did that. And Ralphie, what a friend you are. All right, that's horrible. Ralphie is so dramatic. Like now you just some blind kid.
What happened next was a family controversy for years. You shut and ship the you
Man, Ralphie spoiled. He got both of his parents. He get to sit there, eat his milk and cookies, and just be in his imagination all day. Get to get his friends in trouble, blame stuff on them. Man, he got it good. Oh, Ralphie's dad is about to be pissed off. Not the lamp. Not the lamp. My man's is about to cry right now. Don't you touch that.
The ugliest lamp I have ever seen in my entire life.
She just had to call it ugly and make it worse. The dude's already on an emotional roller coaster right now. And you're going to offend the only thing that he just cherishes. I'm sure he cherishes his family, but that's his toy. That's his BB gun. That's his Red Ryder.
The glue. We're out of glue.
Uh,
You use up all the glue on purpose.
One thing we can't say about Ralphie's dad is that he's a quitter, right? That man ain't no quitter. He don't put it back together, no matter how ugly it looks. He's committed. He's committed to that lamp. Ralphie put them paws on him. He beat that kid up. But honestly, that kid deserved it though. Like he hit that point. He hit that breaking point where he just lost it. Calm down. Ralphie be so dramatic, and he's slick too. He a slick little boy.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
That is the worst. Everything he's been dreaming about having, he finally gets the courage to tell Santa, and Santa says, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid," and then kicks him down the slide.
Green is on, it's the blue that's out. Oh, don't tell me what color it is. I'm not colorblind. I'm not colorblind either.
That is exactly how men and women are. Like, always bickering. I'm not colorblind. I'm not colorblind either.
I told you it was green. Don't anybody move. Hold it right there. A fuse is out. The old man could replace fuses quicker than a jackrabbit on a date. He bought them by the gross.
Not gonna lie, that's how I am. I don't know if it's a man thing, but it's like it's kind of it's got to be perfect. If I feel like something's off, it's like no, I gotta fix it. I gotta go through hell to get it fixed. Oh, they did him dirty. They did him dirty with this bunny, this pink bunny. Like, come on. Scenes like this just make you think of like your favorite Christmases as a kid growing up. You say, "You want a sip?" Ralphie be ready for whatever though. He a dramatic kid that's just ready for whatever.
Did you get everything you wanted? Almost. Almost, huh?
See, in my household, you be like, "Oh, almost." My mom liable to smack you in the mouth, pop you in the mouth. Boy, you better be grateful for what you got.
It's fun. What's the door there behind the desk? Where? Oh, behind the desk, against the wall over there.
See, the dad's slick for this. I like that though. He got him. That's what makes like the best memories when you get caught by surprise. He got his Red Rider. After all, ain't nothing like that. You know, when you really, for me, it was the Game Boy Advance SP growing up. Remember the red one? It was like a little mini like laptop video game with the Super Mario. You finally get that in your hands. Woo! I think what I love most about this scene is you could really see like the father kind of reliving his childhood through Ralphie. You could see the excitement in him too. Like, oh, don't let it run all over. You just see him, just he's hype.
Can I try it out, Mom? Can I? Okay, but outside. Oh, I still say those things are dangerous. No, no, put on your galoshes and your coat. It's cold out. I had one when I was 8 years old.
And now she looking at him like, see, she respected though. The moms, they be respecting it, but at the same time, she like, damn you. But he had, he had to. It's his son, his firstborn too. Come on, he had to. Like you said, I had one since I was 8 years old.
Now it is well known throughout the Midwest that the old man is a turkey junkie.
And this dude going that. I always thought turkeys was just kind of like a Thanksgiving thing. I didn't know people actually do that during Christmas, but I guess I'm not surprised. After all that, I won't shoot my eye out. I won't. Even though he didn't shoot his eye out, but the kid hurt himself immediately. He played that off. He's an actor. He is an actor. The whole movie just been acting, just pulling stuff off. Oh man, could you imagine that though? Like dogs just running through your house. First off, I'd be more worried about getting attacked than anything. This guy's worried about his turkey. I'm surprised he didn't go looking for Ralphie's BB gun to shoot them dogs, man. Now this is a Christmas to remember. They had the Chinese restaurant with it. Well, that was a beautiful Christmas, huh? Okay, so to wrap that up, listen, that was a Christmas story, definitely a classic. Ralphie, I mean, to see the story of just a kid who, just dreaming of what he wants for Christmas and goes through so much ups and downs of just being a child. Like you relive your childhood in so many ways. I was a wild child. My friends was wild childs. I mean, so I definitely relate. Um, my lifestyle was definitely a lot of work, a lot worse. We was crazy, but we made it. We survived. Walking across the bridges and jumping off of things, type of crazy, and just just. But the imagination, like man, when you really like I stated earlier about the Game Boy Advance SP, um, man, when you just go to the store. I mean, but back in the day, for me, it was like early mid 2000s when like you ever heard of Circuit City? It used to always be like kind of next to a Target. That's where I used to go to watch like or to look at the things I'd want. We used to go to Circuit City, Target too, but and then every Sunday those magazines, we get the magazines where we picking out everything that we want, and we just circling it like, oh, I want this for Christmas, I want this, and then you just that imagination as a kid, like I said before, it'd be so potent. It's like it's just so vivid your imagination before you grow up. You still just so creative and in your head it's just so good for first that gift. It's always just so beautiful in your head that when you finally get it, it almost feels unbelievable. So yeah, to see this story was excellent, definitely a classic. But with that being said, that was a Christmas story, and I love that. Much love. If you enjoyed this, definitely don't hesitate to hit that like, that subscribe, that notification bell, and let me know in the comments what was your greatest gift as a child that you really wanted that you ended up getting.